Hi, my name is Don Morrisey. I live in Marshfield, and this is my airplane that I built in my garage here. It's called a Bush Caddy R120, and it's a bush plane that is capable of off-field landings. You can put floats on it if you want to land on a lake or river, and I plan to keep it on wheels and hopefully fly it and land it in my backyard someday. Even when I was a kid, reading Popular Mechanics, there were always ads in the back about building things like helicopters in your garage. I always had this crazy idea about doing something like that. What I didn't know at the time, and you really wouldn't until afterwards, is just the amount of pleasure and self-satisfaction you get from building something like this, creating it basically out of nothing, and all of a sudden one day you look at it and you say, wow, that really is an airplane. This is the interior. It's a little tight, as all small planes are. You can see I kind of have it to a state of completion that I'm ready to put the instruments in and finish up the controls. This is a steering mechanism. It has a skylight. I can't tell you how much time some of this takes. I probably spent 3 days on this thing. And this will, this goes up here and ends up hiding all of that when it's done. When you build an airplane, everything goes together and comes apart 3 or 4 different times. You got to drill holes, you got to pull it apart, you got to deburr all the holes, you prime, you put it back on. But to hold them in, I probably have 500 Clecos. So this is the airplane factory. It's a one-car garage, basically 20 feet by 12 feet with a little extension I put here on the end. Basically have all metalworking tools. They really aren't the kind of tool that a normal guy around the house would have, because they mostly involve working with metals. Once you're done, you're not going to use a lot of these afterwards. It's pretty much the way it works. It's a little out of the ordinary, it's a little unique, in that it makes you think in a different fashion. And that's good, because it makes you realize that you're capable of doing things that maybe perhaps you thought you could never do. And I've met some terrific people, all because of the internet, all over the world really, but across Canada and the United States, different people that are building this airplane and other airplanes that just go out of their way to help you. Wonderful, wonderful, friendly people, and who basically you've never met, and hopefully someday you do, when maybe you can fly into their airport. Go flying with them.